I'm Sharon from So Crazy, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a pillow with the easiest zip ever. Alright, so first things first, you need to decide on the fabric that you're going to be using, and also the measurement for your pillow. So I'm going to be doing a 45 by 45 pillow, and then you just start off with measuring from your fabric and then cut out. So some chalk. You're gonna need a front and a back. So I've got a printed front just like the ones we've got right here at the back, and the back is plain. So my back is plain and this is my front. So measurements first. All right, cutting done. So I'm just gonna quickly overlock it. So you'll overlock all the sides. You're overlocking the back, the front and the back separately. Right, so now you're ready to start sewing. So what I've got here is my pillow pieces, so the back and the front. So I'll be doing right sides together. So the trick is with this pillow, you want to sew your stitch, so the side where your zip will be, so the bottom of the pillow. So you basically want to sew 3 centimeters with the stitch length number 3, and starting off with your back tacking, and then you're gonna change your stitch length to stitch length number 4, so it's easier for you to unpick it when you're done. And then the other side, you're also gonna do 3 centimeters. So I've got a 45 centimeter zip, so it will fit in just perfectly. So now I'm gonna sew 2 centimeters seam at the bottom, starting off with my back tacking. So once the 3 centimeter is done, then you change to 4. Then another one, you're changing back to 3. So for your other 3 centimeter and back tack, then you're done. So now you've got the 2 sides attached at the bottom. So at this point here, when you're done attaching your zip, you're gonna unpick it so that your zip can open. All right, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna need to iron. All right, so you're gonna iron your seam. So you want your seam to be flat, so you're ironing from the right side first. You can even just iron it, mine it's a bit creased. Then turn it around. So the seam that you stitched, you are going to iron it open this way. Once that's done, you're gonna take your zip, so the right side of your zip to the right side, position it in the middle, then grab some pins. You're gonna pin it from the right side. So I'm putting a pin at the top and at the bottom, so that when I turn it around, I can still see exactly where my pins are. And just turn it around. So now my zip is in place, so I can exchange the pins. It just makes it easier. Alright, got to remove that one. So you're gonna take your ruler and a chalk. You're gonna measure for yourself to make it easy to see exactly where you're gonna be stitching. You're gonna measure 2 centimeters. So 1 centimeter is on the front and 1 centimeter on the back. So the middle line will be your guide on exactly where you're measuring. So now 1 centimeter on the other side, and also a centimeter on the other side. And now we're going back to the sewing machine. All right, so first thing you're gonna do on your sewing machine, you're gonna attach your zipper foot, and then you're going to stitch where you drew your line, so the guide that I was telling you about. So you're gonna stitch around that 1 centimeter line. Oops, didn't attach that properly. There we go. So you're gonna start from the corner. Once you start off with your back tacking. Remember, the back tacking is important because it secures everything. All right, once you get to the corner, you're gonna rotate your fabric. Then now you're sewing straight down. Alright, so now that you've stitched your zip in, make sure that you've cashed everything here at the back, because sometimes you might just miss it a little bit, but then you can always just unpick a bit where you missed and then stitch it again. So you're gonna start unpicking from your corner, so in the middle. So just put your pin in the your unpicker in the middle, and then all the way to the other side. Now you can open up your zip, so now your pillow opens. So now the last step that you'll be doing is you're closing the rest of the pillow. So putting everything together this way, and then you're gonna pin it. So now you won't be stitching 2 centimeters anymore. You're gonna be stitching a 1 centimeter seam allowance. So you can start stitching from the side here where your zip starts, coming this way, make a corner all the way and to the side, then it's closed. So let me do that. Alright, so now I'm done stitching. Can you see I've stitched all around? So now the pillow is actually done. And then just make sure that you cut off all your loose threads just to clean it up nicely. And then you're gonna turn it inside out. Then you've got your pillow. And then just make sure that the corners are nice and pointy. You can even use a point turner for these. And then there we go. And then just test out your zip if it works, if it closes properly, and that nothing's making it get stuck. There we go. And my pillow is done.